Hello, I'm Jennifer Castoldi and I'm here to bring you another exciting edition of Trendease DesignVision. Today we're going to look at products that we found all over the world that are making the cut. Now, what do I mean by making the cut? They're using different design techniques, laser, water jet, to bring you new pleasing design visions by cutting things out. So let's get started in the living room. Look at these wonderful blinds. Well, you may not have a chandelier in your living room, but the sun can be the source of light going through these wonderful cutouts to bring you a chandelier during the daytime. Look closely at this picture. Do you have any idea what it is? It's a unique new way to have candles in your home. You've got a powder-coated metal, open it up, put in your votive candles, close, and you have a new design technique in your living room, dining room, bedroom, wherever you want to have some sensuous candlelight. Speaking of candles and fire, now you can protect yourself from your fireplace in style. You still have the wonderful flames and the heat, and now you have this new design that can add a new decorative element to your home. Shelving. It doesn't have to be just a straight plank. You can have flowers and jungles growing right out of your shelving unit. Or furniture. You have a box-like table, except when you look at one of the sides, it's growing, it's rooting itself into the ground. Floor coverings are another product category that are making the cut. Your floor covering, your carpet, your runner, it doesn't have to be a solid textile. Using new laser techniques and water jet, you can cut a design into your floor covering. A trellis doesn't have to be a crisscross. Look here. This intricately cut metal is a beautiful, beautiful design to have vines grow up. You don't normally think of metal as being an organic element, but when you look at this end table, it has a life to it in the scrolls. Or you have another end table here, designed by Marcel Wanders, taking a caricature of his face using negative space as a design element. He's taken the same element and translated it from end tables into a candelabra. We also have designs making the cut in the realm of chairs. And what's great about this is the way that the light hits this big piece of furniture, it adds a very delicate shadow that creates a contrast in the design. So before we were talking about tables that are making the cut, well, now let's look at products that are going on top of the table. This spoon, it's really unique because not only is it making the cut, it's the consumer who is choosing the way to cut it. This spoon can be broken in 8 different ways to create the serving utensil that you desire. Products are also making the cut on the window. Here, not only do we have surface interests cut out, we have the contrasts of the black and white that are adding a new dimension. Punch-outs, holes, stippling. It can create a new element in a solid piece of fabric. You don't need a pattern because you've got the holes that tell the story. Lighting is also making the cut. This lamp here is quite special because on the outside it's white, but on the inside you have this golden metallic that comes through the cutout of the ivy. It's not only textiles or metal that are getting the cutout treatment, we're also seeing it in furniture for outdoors. Here we have a chair that is using wicker as the element of design. We've been looking at textiles, we've been looking at furniture with metal, we've just seen some wicker. Now let's see the cutout treatment in leather. In these chairs, in the sofa, the cutout element adds another dimension in another material. When we were visiting Milan, we were looking at many new textiles, and there was one textile firm that was quite interesting in the way they merchandised their product. They were merchandising their home textiles on mannequin forms as if they were fashion. And this dress here is making the cut. You can see how the textile has a new three-dimensional design to it by the cutouts. Some simple techniques can really add a big difference in an interior. If you have a fabric that is two-toned, the face of it is one color, the reverse is another, and you slit it at various segments, turn it into a curtain, and suddenly you have something very simple that is very elegant. Plastic is another material we're seeing making the cut. It can be used as a wall divider, window treatment, wall treatment, and various different cuts can really change the element of design. They almost look like giant sequins, don't they? But let's step back. It's actually a screen or a room divider using the cutout technique. The Great Pyramid, but here you can have a great coffee table that has pyramid structures within. Seeing the light. Whether it's a pattern that is repetitive or a single motif, these designs are making the cut as well. You may not want to have a historical painting on your wall for decoration, but why not have a beautiful paisley? And we see another layered technique using a ribbon effect with candle holders. Decorative pillows are also making the cut, where we have a layered effect of a solid color beneath, which acts as a platform to highlight the cutout design. Thank you for watching us in this edition of Trendease DesignVision. The team at Trendease International and Fair Sudeco, thank you for watching Making the Cut. We'll see you next time with our episode on jewelry for the home.